Welcome, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Amanda Stauderman, Environmental Justice Manager at Clean Air and Sea. In this two-part video series, we will discuss an upcoming opportunity for community members across the state to provide input to influence executive action by Governor Cooper. We'll go over two ways to do this. One is by participating in a listening session, and two is by answering survey questions provided by the governor's office. In this video, we will also talk about what environmental justice is and how an executive order could move our state closer to achieving it. Environmental justice, or EJ, means that no group of people should bear a disproportionate share of negative environmental impacts resulting from policies or activities of commerce, industry, or government. The issue of environmental justice arises when certain communities, through no fault of their own, are more impacted by others by sources of pollution located near where they live, work, and play. Achieving environmental justice starts with acknowledging unfair practices that have taken place over time and continue to this day. Communities of color have been routinely targeted to host facilities that have negative environmental impacts, such as industrial facilities, landfills, animal operations, and more. This stems from racist practices such as redlining, which prevented entire neighborhoods from receiving loans, investment, and development. Lower property values and absence of community investments can make an area more attractive for industry. Furthermore, lower income communities can have fewer resources and political sway to prevent polluting facilities from being sited nearby. Governor Cooper has stated his commitment to take action toward environmental justice and wants North Carolinians to weigh in on how best to achieve this and what matters most to them. The governor's staff will collect input through a feedback survey and a listening session, which will be used to inform the governor on how he should take executive action. In case you're wondering what executive action might look like, here's a bit of an explanation. One of the powers the governor has is to issue an executive order. Executive orders are signed instructions from the governor that manage operations of the state government. They're designed to give direction to the cabinet agencies, which are those whose secretaries are appointed by the governor. Executive orders are not laws in that they do not require approval from the legislature, but they do have the power to direct a course of action. While the legislature cannot overturn an executive order, they can make it difficult or even impossible to carry out the order, such as removing funding. When a new governor is elected, they can choose to keep or rescind the former executive orders. A previous executive order issued by Governor Cooper, number 246, has begun to address some of the issues of environmental injustice, creating EJ positions for cabinet agencies and acknowledging there are cumulative impacts of pollution. With community input, the next executive order could advance us further toward environmental justice. If you would like to add your voice to try to influence the governor's next executive order, there are two options for participation. One option is to attend the listening session, either in person or online. The in-person session is open to the public on June 17th from 12:30 to 3 p.m. at the Camino Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. You can also obtain information on how to participate virtually when you register for the event using the EJ Session 2023 link. If you are not able to attend during that time, you may still choose to participate through the governor's online feedback survey. Simply use the QR code to the right of the slide or use the NCEJ survey link. Or you can do both. People attending in person may also choose to answer the survey and have multiple ways of giving input. At Clean Air and Sea, we believe that amplifying the voices of impacted community members has the greatest power to enact positive change. Even with small actions, you can make a difference. For more information on the governor's feedback survey, please continue on to part 2 of this video, Influencing Executive Action Through the Feedback Survey. Feel free to reach out with any questions, and thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you for video 2.